Good morning, happy Wednesday. So, today I really wanted to talk about our attitude towards our work. What is our attitude? Is it, one of I have to have things go a certain way? You're resentful, you're kind of in a desperate position. And I want to say to remember the story of the tortoise and the hare. And the tortoise, although he walked slowly and steadily, he reached the goal before that quick foot hare. And I'm like, in life, we have to remember to love along the way. And if we're in a space of love and gratitude, we can actually get to the place that we want to get to. Isn't it so crazy? I know in the Bible there's a verse of scripture that talks about, God mold me. I am the clay and you're the potter. Like, God is the one that's sculpting us into the things that he desires for us. And if he desires for us to get to a certain place and the goal, are we not going to stay in that space and that position and say, Lord, let your will be done? And when you get to that position of knowing that you're the clay, you're being molded, you get into that space of surrender. You get into the space of knowing that, you know what? I don't have to have things my way. I don't have to force my way to the top. I don't have to force my way through success. I can be in a space of surrender and let go and let God. Let go and let God. You know what? You take a step. You take a step of faith. You don't need to see the whole picture. You don't need to be in a space of resentful or anger or just that kind of energy. And that is what I've learned over the years, that in every season, things will happen in God's own time and in his way. So we need to step back, allow room for growth, allow things to happen at the right time. So just trust the process and surrender.